everyone, I'm Laura, I'm one of the co-founders of LWP Pilates. Hopefully you saw my video earlier in the week regarding ergonomics and your desk station setup, and you've had a look at the height of your chair, the height of your computer screen and your keyboards as well. So now we're going to go through some exercises to really help open up across the chest when you've been working at a computer and these muscles here will get rather tight and everything across the back gets quite relaxed and quite weak as well where it hasn't been used. We're going to do a lot of work on our backs and trying to get those back muscles switched on, as well as just feeling that nice stretch to the fronts of our chest as well. So let's get to it. So let's get ourselves into 4-point kneeling to start with, just for a short warm up. Obviously feel free to do more repetitions of all these exercises, put me on pause and keep going. So we're going to go into our cat and camel. So we're going to draw up through the chest, and imagine we've got a flame sitting down here on the mat, drawing our belly buttons away from that flame. And then we're going to dip ourselves down, heads are going to come up, but the chest is going to stay lifted in this position. I'm just going to draw up through, coming up nice and high, and then dipping back down again. Again, not taking the head too far, you don't want to be looking up towards the ceiling, just gently in front of you, just to get you warmed up. And then we're going to go into some nice exercises lying down. So if you've got a cushion that you can use to rest your head on, that would be great. Lovely, then just come down into your child's pose here and just have a bit of a stretch out. Good, and we come down onto our fronts. So just thinking about our Pilates resting position when we're laying on our fronts, you're going to have your head rested just on your pillow, so just neatly, gently rested on here, not sort of all the way underneath your eyes, and obviously not over your nose and mouth. In your Pilates resting position here, I want you to think about not having your hip bones completely flushed onto the floor. So if you look now with my arms out the way, everything's completely flat on the floor. But I'm going to tilt my tailbone gently under and just create a little bit of a gap underneath here, underneath these hip bones. I'm going to pop a couple of blueberries under there, and we're not going to squash them throughout this exercise. So keeping that tailbone tilted, the arm's going to go by the side, palms facing the thighs. We're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then we're going to draw them down our rib cages. So squeeze in and down, and then relax off the shoulders as you breathe back in. And as you breathe out, squeeze and draw those shoulder blades down, keeping this nice gap underneath our hip bones here. Don't let that relax off as you relax down, keeping that tension on, keeping the spine in a nice position. So squeezing in and down. Now, if you're feeling like you can do this exercise quite nice and easily, you've got good control, and all the work is happening from up here in the top part of your back, not going into your lower back. So you shouldn't feel as if you're arching through your lower back here. We're going to have a little lift of our chest off the floor and our forehead as we squeeze. So we're going to take a breath in at the bottom. As we breathe out, drawing the shoulder blades in and down, gentle lift up, keeping those hip bones gently lifted, and then breathing in to come back down again. Breathing out, squeeze and draw. Breathing in to relax. Again, if you feel able to do that quite confidently, pop the arms out to the side here. And you're going to lift the weight of your arms, your chest and your head. So eyes are down, breath in at the bottom. As you breathe out, squeezing, gently lifting, and again, only to the height where it feels as if it's your top part of your spine working, nothing in your lower spine. If you feel lower spine lifting and working here, just go back to the beginning, start the exercises again, and make sure you've got that control where it feels as though it's just the top part of you that's working. So you can see I'm not arching back here, I'm just lifting, and actually I'm imagining that I've got a piece of string pulling my head towards the wall opposite me. Good. So keep repeating in rounds of that exercise. It's a really nice one for you. And the next exercise we're going to go into is our swimming exercise. The arms are going to come out straight in front of us and legs are still extended. Hip bones are still gently lifted, so that tailbone is gently tucked under. We're going to take the left arm and the right leg and gently lift them off the floor, and then we're going to relax them back down again. So breathing in here, breathing out to reach and lift, keeping the leg and the arm elongated, so really stretching them in opposite directions, and then back down, and then other side. So right arm, left leg, so we're going in opposites. Keep the forehead rested, and back down. So breathing out to create the movement, and then breathing in as you relax. Keeping those legs and arms nice and long. And just getting the backs of us working. Good. So again, a few more repetitions there. Feel free to keep going and pause me, but if you want to have a bit of a stretch in between, the child's pose is a really nice place to stretch here. Good. So again, as many reps as you want to do, depending on how long you want to make your workout, but we're going to go into our arm openings, which we did on Monday as our move of the week. Really nice exercise to open up across the chest. So arms are positioned straight out in front of you, head is rested so that your neck is in a good alignment, knees are bent up, hips are stacked one on top of the other. Breath in to prepare here. As we breathe out, eyes are following the movement. And then breathing in to come back. Breathing out and breathing in. If you want to make this exercise a little bit bigger, then feel free to breathe out and take the arm round in an arc, and then breathe your arm back in to the middle again. Breathing out, keeping the hips facing forwards, and breathing in. Good. And 10 reps of that is good each side. Will really help. Excellent. So then to take you down into a cool down, we're just going to go back through where we were. So a little bit of arching cat and camels here. Good. So I would do a few of these. Nice and steady, nice and slow. Have a gentle hold at each extreme of the movement. Then come back to the middle and we're going to go through our threading the needle. So you take the back arm, post it through between your knee and your hand. Take the shoulder down to the floor as best you can. And then back to the middle. And then over to the other side. Good. And again. Reaching through, hold for a second or so with that nice rotation. Good. And again, child's pose to finish. Lovely. And that completes our post-work week workout. So if you've been working at a desk, you feel as if you're a little bit tight across here, feel that you need a good sort of stretch out across the fronts of your chest and for your shoulders to sit back a little bit more where you've been typing over a computer, then this is a great workout for you. And obviously do have a look at our ergonomic workstation information video that we did a couple of days ago, just to give you a little bit of advice on heights that you should make adjustments for your dining tables, your dining chairs, whatever you're using when you're working from home at the moment. And hope you'll find good benefit from these exercises. And we shall see you for our next lot of exercises next week. Thank you.